as here's Haaland who's broken through in the Champions League. Haaland has bagged the goal from literally our first attack we've scored. We've still got it in the bag if we can save this. Come on, Jan Oblak, save this. Jan Oblak is the hero, guys. We've won the Carabao Cup courtesy of that man. That last episode was truly something special. We won the Carabao Cup on penalties. I highly recommend you guys go back and watch the previous episode because, yeah, that final against Man City was one of the best games of FIFA I've ever played. It was legit nuts. Today's episode, the focus is back on the Champions League where we take on Lyon in the second leg, but job's mostly done as we beat them 3-0 in the first leg. So we're looking convenient in the Champions League, but Premier League, we've got some tricky fixtures today as we face both Spurs and Man City, who are 3rd and 4th in the Premier League. So big games coming up. Let's keep our lead at the very top of the Premier League intact in this episode. If you guys are enjoying this Manchester United series, I'd appreciate a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new around here, and let's get things underway. Press conference to start the episode. First one of the night. What are your thoughts on losing the invincible streak to Arsenal, who is the only Premier League club in the history who have gone invincible all season? It was honestly painful. You guys saw my reaction, man. I was fuming because I thought that was our chance. This was the season where I thought we had a very complete squad and we were good enough to win the Premier League without losing a single game. But, well, the Premier League isn't a cakewalk, I guess. Every team gives you a tough fight, and Arsenal on that day were better than us. They won. It was a dodgy game because we had chances, especially towards the end. But oh well, Arsenal get to keep that invincible record. Just goes to show how incredible that record actually is. But anyways, we're still gunning for the Premier League title this season. Next up, it's not because of bad performances, but I genuinely think Alaba wasn't a good signing. I know it's realistic, but still, I think you're wrong here because look at the situation now. Upamecano is out for the rest of the season. We don't have him now, and he's been our best defender. To replace him, we need quality, and well, David Alaba is just that. I'm much more confident with Alaba and Ramos as our pairing than with Eric Bailly in there, or Thomas Hale, or just anyone else. So I'm very happy that we signed Alaba because this injury to Upamecano makes him invaluable to our team. He's going to pretty much start every big game now. And yeah, that's why I feel like it's a fantastic signing that we made. Plus, we didn't spend all that much money on him. So yeah, I think it's a great signing, especially considering the Upamecano injury. Okay, now this is a spicy one. What are your plans after the Man United career modes? So I spoke about this briefly, but as you know, mods are now making their way to FIFA 21, and the realism mod with all the player faces for the youngsters and all new kits and all that kind of cool stuff is coming to the PC version very soon. And I want to do a new career mode for that. Imagine, like, you know, changing kits every season. All that kind of stuff would be so epic. And I definitely want to do a new career mode for that purpose. So maybe after season 2 of this United series, after this season, we could do like a realism mod career mode like we did last year with Leeds United, which by the way is I think my favorite career mode I've ever done on my channel. So that's the brief plan right now, but we may do a season 3 with Man United. It all depends on what trophies we can win with them this season. With that press conference done, let's keep pushing. The hero in that penalty shootout in the last episode, Jan Oblak, I think he made like 3 saves in the penalty shootout. Of course, one was just a miss from the Manchester City player, but he was superb in that penalty shootout, the hero to win us the cup, and that's why Jan Oblak, in literally his first episode of being a Man United player, picks up the Player of the Episode award. Honestly guys, this injury to Upamecano just sucks because I'll be real, I rate him way above Sergio Ramos, David Alaba, Eric Bailly, or anyone because he's just so solid at the back. Look at his stats, man. They're just nuts. The man has got 98 sprint speed, 98 strength as well, 96 aggression, 95 defensive awareness. He is basically one of the most OP defenders now on career mode. And for us not to have him in all the big games coming up, it's frustrating, but it's big responsibility now for Alaba and Sergio Ramos. Let's hope they can cope. Season goals wise, we're looking to make some more progress as always. Hopefully more goals from Marcus Rashford, that'd be awesome. Headers as well, you never know, we'll try. We have an away game in the Premier League up next against Aston Villa. As you guys know, I'm away at my grandparents' place, so I've got to pre-record these videos for you guys. So I'm only going to be playing a couple of games in this episode. So we're trying to sim a few games to just keep the progress running against Aston Villa. Can we pick up a win? I don't get this, man. Quick simming is the biggest fraudulence ever on FIFA. 1-1 draw against Aston Villa. It's such a good thing we've got a big lead already in the Premier League, but these draws make no sense. I mean, look at the amount of shots and chances we had. This quick sim thing is out here to get us, guys, like honestly. Now this might sound crazy, but I'm simulating the second leg of the Champions League round of 16 because we simply obliterated Olympique Lyon that first leg away from home. We've got a 3-0 advantage with all the away goals as well. Lyon need to score 4 goals against us, and let's be real, even though I'm going to be using my second team, no freaking way is that happening. So let's quick sim this one, get this game out of the way. I'm even giving Thomas Hale a chance here to help with the objectives, and instead we get a 2-0 win. Like, this makes no sense. Quick simming is just the most fraudulent thing on FIFA, and we were down to like 10 men as well. 5-0 on aggregate against Lyon. Rashford and McTominay with the goals. We're through to the quarterfinals. The draw is yet to be made for the Champions League quarterfinals, but in this episode I will reveal the opponents we'll be up against in the quarters. It's gonna be interesting to find out. For now though, back we go to the Premier League as we take on Spurs at Old Trafford. We still have a 4-point gap over Liverpool, but that draw against Aston Villa has reduced our advantage, so we got to get back to winning ways. Spurs is a tricky opponent, so this should be an interesting game. Let's hopefully beat them. It's obvious we don't have Upamecano for this one because of the injury, but apart from that, basically my strongest team, Wan-Bissaka, Telles, Rashford, Bruno, all the superstars are starting. It's Man United, Spurs in the Premier League. Let's go out there and extend our lead at the very top of the Premier League. So I'm actually recording today's video on the 31st, and these couple of games of FIFA I'm playing are literally going to be my final games of FIFA of the year. No way am I ending off the year with a couple of losses. Let's go win both of them. That's nice from Rashford. I'm going to bring it onto his right foot. That normally works, but this time a good block came in from the Spurs defender. So far 20 minutes KG game, but now it is opening up as Lucas is on the ball, but then again Spurs are being very patient. They're not moving the ball as quickly as you'd expect. That could change there. Alba wins that, but again Spurs playing really slowly. I guess that's the Mourinho way. Okay, Spurs could do something here. It's Dele Alli. Tries to get past Kimmich. Does so. Lo Celso finds Lucas Moura. And that is awful defending, man. How did we give Lo Celso the space then? How did Lucas even pick him out? 1-0 Spurs and we're losing. As I said, these couple of games that we play in this episode are going to be my final games of the year. And there's no way I'm losing them, guys. Let's push and let's get back into this game. Looks for Haaland. Haaland could bring this one inside. He just about does so. That is lovely from Erling Haaland. A bit of dribbling there from him, which we normally don't see. He's normally your just goal poacher kind of striker who just runs in a straight line. Through ball to him and he's through on goal and he scores. But this time he showed his technical ability. Some nice touches to beat the defender there. And then the finish was really nice as well. I think with his weaker right foot there. He doesn't have a weak foot anymore because we've made him a super beast in this game. But lovely stuff there from Erling Haaland. And we're back in this one 1-1 against Spurs. Thankfully we've managed to get the equalizer as quickly as possible. Let's keep pushing now for the winner. Oh, we've given Harry Kane space. Wan-Bissaka does really well. But Ramos, he's just given it away cheaply and All Black collects that thankfully. But Ramos has had a dodgy game. I think he was at fault for the first goal as well. But yeah, he needs to step things up. We really are missing Upamecano at the back. Haaland needs a bit of support here. And Bruno provides that. Bruno releasing this one for Marcus Rashford. Is there any movement inside the box? There really isn't. But Rashford's going to go all the way maybe. Looks inside for Haaland. Bruno again. Van de Beek. But there's no space here to do anything. It's so tight from Spurs. Haaland again. And we give the ball away. Spurs are defending like a unit at the back. I mean, this is a Mourinho team, so I shouldn't be surprised. Half time. Tight game, 1-1, but I really think we've got the X factor and we should be able to get the lead in the second half. Let's go for it. Bruno finds Haaland and he does so well to release this one for Marcus Rashford here. Rashford, can he call this one past the keeper? He tried to be cheeky, but it was just too difficult of an angle to get through, and well, Lloris makes a good save. Oyarzabal, now Marcus. There's the scoop turn, back in for Bruno Fernandes. Has to be a goal, it is. We worked this one so well. It's Bruno Fernandes with the goal that puts us into the lead for the first time in the game. Manchester United now lead 2-1 against Spurs. A big goal coming in from Bruno. Class finish as well. Rashford did so well. You know, that fake shot stop he did to, bring the ball inside was nice. Have a look at it again. Rashford there with the scoop turn. There's the fake shot. Brings it back in. Bruno hits it first time. The two combine brilliantly as we get the lead against Spurs. Let's go. Spurs have broken through here. What? How? How is Jan Oblak beaten there? And Dele Alli shushes us as well? How did Jan Oblak get beat at his near post? We didn't pay 100 million for that. Come on, fair play Dele Alli. That was as good as a finish gets. Jan Oblak went a little away to, protect the far post, but he left the near post open. And Dele Alli with as classy as a finish can get. It's 2-2 and yeah, we're back on level terms with Spurs. All the hard work we did to get the lead, all gone. Oh, that is a lovely pass for Mikel Oyarzabal. This is the first time he's got into a position like this. Gonna put this one back in for Haaland. He can't win it, but can he win this one? He had 2 chances, but John Stones wins the header over him. I don't get it, man. We're putting a lot of pressure though. Oyarzabal, Haaland, Marcus, can he get there first? He can't, but he might be able to get there now. He does, finds Haaland, who's holding up the ball well. We're putting a lot of pressure. It's Bruno Fernandes. He gives it away. There you go. We've dropped points again in the Premier League. This time against Spurs. Now, I'm not going to lie. This was a difficult game of football. Spurs really fought us to the end. But it's another draw. We're drawing way too many games in the Premier League, man. That goal from Dele Alli was class. Guess what? We've got Nottingham Forest next, which we're going to quick sim. But if we don't get 3 points in that, it's going to be problems. Because after that, we've got Manchester City in the Premier League. So things could get really interesting in the title race. We started off this episode comfortably leading the Premier League, but it could all change if we don't step things up. 15th place, Nottingham Forest up against Manchester United's first team. If I drop points here, this controller is going right out the window, guys. No freaking way are we dropping points here. Nottingham Forest, thank God for that. A 3-0 win. Van de Beek scored. Who else scored for us? Van de Beek with a brace and Bruno Fernandes on target. So at least something nice is happening. That's awesome to see. 3-0 win. Alright guys, the draw for the Champions League quarterfinals has been made. First, let's take a look and see the teams that have progressed to the quarterfinals. Barcelona are through, not surprised. Inter Milan are through, PSG are through, and they destroyed Chelsea, by the way. Juventus through as Bayern Munich have been knocked out. Liverpool through, Napoli through, and Real Madrid through as well. So let's see who will be up against in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's Napoli, and I'll take that. They're probably the easiest team that we could have drawn in the quarterfinals, so the luck is with us. We can't underestimate them though. First leg away is a good advantage to have. It's going to be 2 great games in the next episode against them. The gap now between us and Liverpool is down to 5 points, and that's because Liverpool have also a game in hand. If they win that, they'll basically be just a couple of points off us. That's how much we've been dropping points lately. That needs to stop. Up next, it's Manchester City we're facing. We beat them. We create a good gap between us and them in the Prem, which is awesome. And we keep that gap intact with Liverpool as well. So, a Manchester derby, a lot at stake here. We win this, we also complete one of our objectives. So, I'm gunning for a win here. This is going to be my final FIFA game of the year. I need to win this. I'm pretty sure Man City will be gunning for revenge after what happened in the Carabao Cup final. It was one of the most dramatic finals of all time, I guess, in my career mode history. But we're looking to win this. It's Martial up against his former club yet again. But this time we ain't playing, guys. We're going to try and beat them, get the league double over Manchester City. The last time we played them at the Etihad, we beat them 3-0. I want a bigger win here, if possible. So, let's go out there and get the 3 points. No freaking way am I losing the final game of FIFA I play this year. We're getting a win here, no matter what. As Haaland might be able to break through. Does he have the strength to hold off his man? He does. Tries the finish but can't get it done, but on the rebound it works out perfectly as Erling Haaland gets an early goal, celebrates with the fans, just the start we needed. Haaland is having a phenomenal episode, 1-0 up against Manchester City. A lot of luck involved here, but he held up the defender really well. The keeper made a save, but the rebound fell so kindly. I'm glad rebounds are working for us, at least this once, and Haaland on the rebound wasn't messing up. 1-0 up against City, just the start we needed in this derby. Not much space to work with. I'm going out wide for Alex Telles. Maybe a cross-in could help. That's a good delivery, but nobody attacking it. You need Haaland to be in the box in those instances. Here's Mikel Oyarzabal though. What can he do? Fake shot. Again, the defending from Man City is abysmal as they completely let Oyarzabal destroy them. That is one of the best runs I've seen on FIFA, at least in this Manchester United series, because Mikel Oyarzabal just toyed with that defender there. He took it in and out and then outside again, and then the finish as well, inch perfect. Man City are getting spun here in the Premier League. We could be getting a famous win here at Old Trafford. Edison couldn't keep that one out. Mikel Oyarzabal, our number 7, bags another goal for himself in this series. And we're leading 2-0 against Manchester City at Old Trafford. Come on. Martial is broken through. We're not letting Martial score. That was an inch perfect challenge from David Alaba. Whew, that was stressful. I do not want to see Anthony Martial score against me. And we avoided that from happening. As here's Bruno on the other end of the pitch. Tries to get a ball past the defender. Can't. I wait for Alex Telles' run. Now a cross for Haaland. Can he attack this? He tried to, but Nathan Ake looked strong there. We still might have a chance. Bruno with the header. Edison with the save as well. Good pass for Haaland, who's holding up the play. Releasing Bruno Fernandes now, and I see Marcus Rashford in a great position. Rashford 1v1, puts this one in the back of the net. It's Manchester City sinking here at Old Trafford. Rashford scores as well. We're leading 3-0. Such a dominant display. I can't believe it, especially since how average we were against Spurs. They now just completely blow Man City out of the water. I don't know how it's happening, but City look exposed at the back, and we're completely taking advantage of it. Bruno with one of the best assists you'll see in this series, and Rashford with a cool, composed finish. Manchester City, as I said, they're sinking right now, and we're looking like the top dogs. This is a big result for us, but let's keep pushing. Let's try and score more and more against Man City. Phil Foden now looks for Anthony Martial. As I said, there's no way he's scoring against us. Looks for Foden though, with a bit of space, but Bruno tracking back and defending as well. Helps get the ball away, and that's class. What a ball to find Wan-Bissaka. That is as good as a player can get, you know, to help out the defense from midfield. Bruno tracked back, won the challenge. Calm and composed clearance as well, right to one of our players. But with that, it's half-time. Unbelievable performance, not just from Haaland, but even Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford. Let's keep this up in the second half. This is how I want to end my 2020 on FIFA. My final game, let's get the win. Now, this game is kind of done. I kind of want to make a few changes then. I want to bring on Jack Grealish, maybe for Van de Beek, just to give him some game time. We'll actually play Bruno in a deeper role and let Jack Grealish have some fun. We'll also bring on Mason Greenwood for Haaland. Why the hell not? Anthony Martial, oh, he's broken through. We're not letting Martial score. No! We're still leading 3-1, but Anthony Martial scoring against me is, yeah, it's a bit of a painful one, guys. Nah. I don't wanted this to happen. Oh, well. In a Manchester City shirt, it's just weird seeing him. He celebrated as well, but it was a mild celebration, so I won't really mind that. We're still leading 3-1, but I would have preferred not to have conceded from Anthony Martial, but oh well. Mikel Oyarzabal. Wan-Bissaka, it's a good delivery, and the cross comes in for Marcus Rashford, and the header is brilliant. Marcus Rashford adds yet another goal to his tally as we make it 4-1 against City. What a ball though from Wan-Bissaka. And we were thinking about selling him to Barcelona or Real Madrid. Nah, man, never. That was never going to happen. What a delivery from Wan-Bissaka to find Marcus Rashford. And the header as well was really good. I mean, it gave me a few Cristiano Ronaldo vibes there, you know, in a Man United shirt. But Rashford there, perfect header, past Edison. 4-1 up now against City. That goal helps us with the objectives as well, so perfect. Out wide now for Mikel Oyarzabal, and here he goes on the attack still. Mikel Oyarzabal, he's going to run out the defense. Looks for Mason Greenwood. Greenwood tries to scoop the defenders, and he does it brilliantly. This is utter humiliation for Manchester City. They've been completely outclassed here at Old Trafford. What a way to beat them and do the league double over City. Unreal scene. So Oyarzabal setting this one up for Mason Greenwood, and he scooped this one over the defender and the keeper in brilliant fashion. Embarrassing for City. It's beautiful for us. What a result this is. I think, boys, we're leading 5-1. I'm just gonna, you know, jump the sim, get this out of the way. It's done. In fact, you know what? We're leading 5-1. We could just, like, jump to result. How do I do that? Here we go. Jump to result. It's done. The game's going to end up, well, 5-2. Ferran Torres gets another goal, but we dismantled Man City in this one. Unreal scenes. Still that 5-point gap over, of course, Liverpool. They've got a game in hand. Both Liverpool and Man City have a game in hand, so Liverpool are effectively a couple of points off us. So the title race is well and truly on, with just 7 games to go in the Premier League. It's going to be fun. What we're saying though about the top scorers in the Premier League, wow, James Rodriguez is running away with the golden boot, 27 and 31. Rashford with 22 and 31 is very respectable as well. Salah with 20, Mane with 19. We've got a fair few Man United players in here. Haaland with 17, Bruno with 13, and Oyarzabal with 12 as well. What we're saying with assists, Bruno Fernandes, 16 assists in the Premier League. That's mental. Oyarzabal with 9, Rashford with 8. We've got Van de Beek with 6, Haaland with 6 as well. Cool to see. Next episode, boys, we're going to get back to playing 3 games an episode, because I think I'll be able to record the next episode once I'm back from my vacation, as you would say. Napoli, the 2 games against them in the next episode should be fun. Hopefully, by the end of the next episode, we'll be in a Champions League semi-final, guys, so that should be fun. Season goals wise, this was a good one. A lot of progress made. We're almost done with the Marcus Rashford challenge, another header added to the tally, and we've completed our first objective of the season. Manchester is red. We've done that. Player of the episode for me is a tricky one. I thought Haaland was superb in this one. A lot of goals for him. In fact, I think I'm leaning towards Haaland. Rashford, Bruno, Oyarzabal all had meaningful contributions, but I think Haaland with his goals today was really influential, so it's probably going to be him. But with that, guys, that's where we're wrapping up today's episode of the Man United series. If you're enjoying the content, I'd appreciate if you could drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new around here, and well, I'll catch you all next time.